So here we are, very sad time at the moment, very sad news of the passing of Her Majesty the Queen Elizabeth II. And here at Fosse 107 we want to talk to somebody who actually met the Queen, and I thought nobody better than Hinckley Bosworth's town crier, Joe David. Joe, thank you so much for talking to us.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you. Tell us a little bit about the Queen and how she was, because you met her on numerous occasions, didn't you?
Oh yes, she was a right charmer. She liked you to look straight in her eye. You know, none of this mumbling. She liked that.
Yeah.
Always got a smile, always got a little joke, just like her husband. You know?
Right, yeah.
And I met him as well many a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she had a great, like you say, had a great sense of humour. So at what point in your career did you meet her for the first time?
Let's have a look. Oh no, I met her the first time as a yeoman at the Tower. I'd been at the Tower for about a year, and then one afternoon I'd been doing guided tours all day, and this little chap come up to me, an American boy, and he says, "Are you any relation to Sean Connery? Because I saw him on the film, King, Man Who Would Be King." I said, "No, I'm not." And so that night I got home and said, "I'm going to grow a beard," you know, because I had a big army moustache, Sergeant Major's moustache. So I started growing this beard, and then one day the Chief Yeoman Warder ordered myself and a fellow called Joe Hubble, Black Watch, to assemble at the Middle Tower. So, yeah, the Middle Tower, fully dressed in state uniform. Of course, we're to escort the Queen. So there we were waiting. The Queen arrived in a limousine and she came out, God bless her. And she was introduced to the various people, governors of the Tower and so on. And Major General Sir Digby Rayburn and said, "This is Yeoman Warder Joe David and this is Yeoman Warder Joe Hubble," you know. So that was great. And the Queen looks at me, you know, and I look back. She didn't say anything. And she looks at Hubble, sort of inspecting us. And that was great. We escorted her in and that was it. Exactly a year later, there was a do-on at the Tower of London all day when they was doing the ordnance business, you know.
Yeah.
And the Queen came again, and both Hubble and I, the same two people, arrived and waited for her. And she came in and she looks at me like that and turned her head just like that. She said, "It's coming on nicely, that beard, isn't it?"
So that's lovely.
She did her all round of everybody, you know. And then we marched in just ahead of her. And after that was over, I said to the Chief Warder, I said, "Hey Chief, what's this business of me and Joe Hubble, you know?" He said, "Well, you were both the same size. You were both former Sergeant Majors. You both got big moustaches, except you've grown a beard now. And of course, you wouldn't be dwarfing the Queen."
Right.
Of course, the last thing they wanted was a 6'2" tall yeoman warder each side of her. So and we were just right, as you see the picture.
Yeah.
You see, we're just right.
Yeah.
And that's how it was. And the Queen had said, the Queen, God bless her, she said, "That's coming on nicely, that beard."
So she remembered you from a year,
Yeah,
a year
exactly,
previous.
yeah.
And actually commented
That's the
on,
way she was.
on this very beard.
That's right.
Wow. Her service was impeccable, wasn't it? She
Absolutely.
lived every moment of her life for her
A
country.
promise, and that was it, as far as she was concerned. Her father was a lovely man. So, you know, a lot of it rubbed off on her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So-
I remember that morning when we paraded, very early one morning, and the CO was Major Shrimpton, MCRA. He called us all to attention, and he said, "I've some sad news, gentlemen, but after me you'll repeat what I say." And he brought us to his attention and said, "The King is dead, long live the Queen. The King is dead, long live the Queen."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now
And
sadly...
as soon as he said it, it started snowing.
Really?
I was based in Rhyl, North Wales at the time.
Yeah.
Still a young boy soldier.
So, I mean, obviously, very sad time. How did you feel yourself when you first heard the news that...
Deeply
sadly-
shocked and sad. I wanted her to carry on being
Yeah.
Queen, right up to her mother's age.
Yes. I think we all thought she would, didn't we?
I thought she would,
Yeah, yeah,
but somebody hit her, you know, and that was it.
yeah.
It's such a sad, sad thing. A lot of people today are even crying about it. Even Americans are coming over and they're literally crying.
I think the Queen is something that's been there all the time for us, through thick and thin, through good times and bad, and
That's right.
and she's always been there.
That's
and
right.
even when things got difficult, she always rallied the country, didn't she?
Even joined the forces during the war.
Yeah, yeah,
Remember that?
yeah. Well, Joe David, thank you so much for joining us at Fosse 107. We really do appreciate it, you spending some time with us, and God bless you.
Well, thank you, and I'm so proud to have served my Queen for nearly all of her life. You know, since she was crowned Queen, and right up until a few days ago, which is the saddest day of my life, other than when I lost my wife 5 years ago.
Yeah,
So that's it.
thank you.
Thank you very much.